Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Just a beautiful winter wonderland through our west central mountains all throughout the day today. A little gloomy through the skies, but that's because snow has been falling through the better part of the day up through McCall, Cascade, Donnelly. Great news for Brundage and also Tamarack. And while the snow has taken a while to arrive through the central mountains in Sun Valley and Stanley, it's coming down now. Some beautiful flakes that show up here at the end of the time lapse. And as we take a look at satellite and radar imagery, you can see all of this moisture that's pushing in from the west, heading to the east. Of course, remember the radar beam gets cut off by the higher elevations, but we're certainly still seeing some scattered snow showers up through our central mountains, as I mentioned, Stanley, Sun Valley, and then up through Cascade and McCall. It's still coming down and piling on, about 3 inches to be reported through the entire day, and maybe another 2 to 3 inches on the way overnight. As you can see, there's still more to come working in from the west, and even some spotty showers that have happened here in the Treasure Valley, as Katya mentioned. A quick little flurry. We saw some graupel in our part of Boise today, and we will continue to see that potential for a quick spot shower overnight tonight, maybe even a quick little flurry into tomorrow morning's commute. So I mentioned that there's the possibility for some isolated slick areas. We're not looking for accumulation here in the valley locations, but maybe just add on a few extra minutes to be on the safe side for tomorrow morning's commute, especially if you are located in any of our northern regions. As I mentioned before, another 2 to 3, maybe 4 inches on the way for McCall overnight tonight before all of this ends tomorrow morning. And by midday, we're starting to dry things out. We'll even see some peaks of sunshine tomorrow. However, we are seeing a temperature inversion, so temps will still be quite cool for the Treasure Valley tomorrow, probably similar to today and yesterday, topping out in the mid to upper 30s. Then we wait until late Tuesday evening into Wednesday to see that active weather and another surge of moisture pushing in for us. As we zoom out, take a look at the bigger picture. Here's that band that I was talking about last night that's set up right through the central part of the state in our northern zones mainly. And then we have this piece of energy, a lot of energy out into the Pacific. Is going to sort of sit and spin there for the next couple of days, and then eventually it will move in our direction. So timing this out, you start to see it pushing in, and as it does, brings that moisture in midweek. It also brings in the colder air by the time we make it Thursday, Friday. That's why we see less of a rain-snow mix and a better chance for snow all the way down to the valley floors by Christmas Eve and by Christmas Day as well. And the weather looks to stay active throughout the holiday weekend. So again, for travel plans throughout the Pacific Northwest, especially if you're planning on heading by car on the roads, this is a forecast to stay on top of as we head through the next several days to find those best windows when the weather won't be as active. But ultimately, it is a snowy and cold pattern through the holiday weekend and for the beginning of winter on Tuesday. So what is the snow potential? Loving this in the mountains, 18 inches in McCall, 20 inches in Stanley. This, of course, is running it out through Christmas morning, and parts of the Treasure Valley could see that white Christmas, but then into the lower Treasure Valley looking a little less likely. We do know, though, for mountain locations, that's pretty much a go for at least an inch of snow on the ground come Christmas morning. So if you want a white Christmas, you shouldn't have to travel far to find that. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast for the Boise area. Again, temperature is staying seasonably cold as we head through this week, and mainly dry for Monday and Tuesday, with active weather pushing in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and into the holiday weekend. Little Santa there. Put him in between the 2 days, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because I had a chat with the jolly old fella today, and he said he's been busy all season long, looking forward to doing the big job on Friday night.
Yeah, he's going to be busy.
He's busy.
And I'm looking forward to the snow. I've never had a white Christmas. So
hey!
Okay.
That's right. What you want from Santa.
Absolutely.
I'll write him a letter.
All right, stay tuned. Sports is next.